Hello, it's Magina, and I'm coming to you from the beautiful state of Connecticut where I live with my husband and my three children. Bonjour, bonsoir à tous nos amis francophones. Bienvenue à la chaîne Nugget of Peace Crochet. This video is about our granny floral card deck. I have been doing those flowers, and today we're going to show you the last two we picked and how they turn out. So, the last card we picked up, by the way, before I even show you the card, I know you're admiring my beautiful shirt. If you have not yet, go watch that video. It's fun and you will have tons of learning on that video if you have not watched it yet. But let's get back to what we came here for today, huh? So today those were the two squares I picked up last week. I used the spinner, and the first one was the rose campion, which is this gorgeous little square, and then the other one was the daffodil, and that's how they look like. So now I'm going to show you what mine look like and then give you a little input on how it was. All right, so the rose campion, this is this, and this is mine. All right, I love this little square. It was so easy to do. I stuck with pretty much the same colors except for the green. I decided to start using this darker green. I think it just brings out the colors so much better. Let me bring this closer. So easy little square to do. I didn't have any problem at all with this granny, with this flower. It was easy. These are cluster stitch, although on my card it says 4DC cluster. I never saw the 4DC cluster. I don't know if I misread it or something, but they were all 5DC clusters, and I love it. Nothing to do with this. I did it within 1 hour and it was cool. All right, so the next one, the daffodil, and this is my rendition of it. I love it. Now, I did change the colors a little bit because her part, I think they call it the trumpet part of the flower, she chose to make hers orange, but I chose to make mine yellow because the daffodil I see in my area, the general area where I live, they seem to be that color, like a darker yellow in the center, and then the leaves, the petals are yellow. So I try to match what I see most of the time in my area, and this is what I have. So this square is a challenging square. You do need to have some experience to do this. Um, the petals were the challenge. This part was easy. The petals were the challenge, but this is one of the square that she actually has the written pattern in the book. So don't throw away your book. Don't lose it like I did. Find it, and because you'll find the daffodil written pattern, because it was so hard sometimes to understand what the graph was telling you, because some of these you have to go on one side and then come down on the other side and then slip stitch below. So that was kind of hard to see from a graphic. So the the written pattern, which I didn't follow because I lost the book at that time. I found it since then. It's right here. I'll try not to lose it again. But yeah, anyway, so it wasn't bad at all. I was able to do it after, doing it a couple of times. And another thing that I do with all my flowers is I tack them down, meaning I put a stitch with the same yarn in between the petals to attach them to the back, because that helps keep your flower flat. And when you wash it, after using the blanket or whatever you're making, they won't curl up, because that has happened to me in the past where, when, especially my little bear pattern, the ears were curling down. So I learned that from one of YouTubers. You just put a stitch here and there, and it'll keep your flower down. So you can see this. This is what I forgot to do. So you see how it's flapping. So I'm gonna go back and put it. Another thing is this particular square. I decided to attach it the way she said to attach them in the back, and that was hard for me. I realized at the end, after I move all my end, that my flower was off center. As you can see, like some side of it's not even. It's not sitting right as it should be. I think once I block it, it'll be okay. And once I take that little petal that I forgot, I'm gonna kind of pull it to make sure it stays right there. But overall, I like it. Again, I'm enjoying this because those squares are so pretty, and I can imagine a whole blanket. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. I think in a blanket at this point, because this is gonna be gorgeous. All right, so we are now at the moment we're gonna pick our next two squares. That's the most exciting part because I don't know what's gonna come out. So let's spin our wheel. Suspense. All right, let's see what came out. The primrose. I'm having trouble with those flowers' name. Primrose or primrose. That's that one. Okay, and that's number 17. So number 17, the primrose. Next. And the winner is it's oh gosh, I can't say it either. It's number 4. What, Beckia? Maybe you guys can pronounce them better than me. Number 4, what, Beckia and the primrose. Those are the two flowers that we picked. So let me find. All right, so these are the two cards we're gonna do next week. This one is the Rudbeckia, if I'm pronouncing correctly, and this is what it looks like. It doesn't seem so complicated. It looks like some puff stitch are involved. No, cluster stitch, 2DC cluster stitch. So it looks like a regular square that I should be able to get done. All right, and then the primrose. Uh, it's very pretty. I love it. And this one has the again a 5 triple cluster stitch. And then it looks like everything else is okay. All right, so there you have it. My assignment is cut out for me. So come back again and see how I dealt with those and what colors I chose to. All right. Bye now.